Welcome in, everybody. I'm Devin O'Day. Gosh, what a great weekend we've got planned. Tomorrow's supposed to be pretty, but today I just want you to all do yourself a favor and go to the WKRN weather app. My friend Danielle Breezy is going to keep us posted because we do live in a tornado alley, as it were. And I just want you to know that you want to make sure that you follow the instructions, that you pay attention. Keep your eyes on the skies today. Severe weather on the way from Middle Tennessee, and there are tornadoes, the possibility of that in the forecast. And know what you're supposed to do. There's a lot of safety instructions, but Danielle Breezy, I tell you what, she is on it, and you follow her and follow her live streams on Facebook, Danielle Breezy TV. She's just my buddy, and I just know she does a great job. Anyway, moving on, we've got a big show planned today. There are so many people with new music. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to talk with Rick Monroe, one of the hardest working men in music, not just country music, but all kinds of music. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning. Happy Friday. I don't know about you, but uh, y'all, I was out this morning with my goats, and life is good. Happy Friday. Wayne Best is here with us. Good morning, Wayne. Got to meet Wayne in person. He came in, and he and Elizabeth, they all had a big old slumber party. People from all over spending time in the borough to head over to Taylor Lynn's wonderful event. Over $70,000 raised, and it's still coming in. Still coming in. You guys might have, Elizabeth, you and Wayne might even have a final tally so far with how much money was raised for healing Humphreys County. The floods in Waverly, Taylor and Trey Twitty, Taylor Lynn, Trey Twitty doing an incredible show from Franklin, the Franklin Theater. Really good. Happy Friday, everyone, says Steve Burney, and a happy Friday to you. You know, we were talking about littering this week, and there's an initiative from Tennessee Department of Highway Safety, and there's a cleanup, a trash campaign to clean up. And do you know, 3 or 4 times a week he goes to his area. He has a spot where he cleans up on Lebanon Road, and I think, first of all, it's sad that we have to do that. I mean, honestly, we have to tell you to put trash in a trash can. Crazy, isn't it? And thank you for doing that, Steve. Thank you for the people who make that their initiative. We'd love to hear from you if you have an initiative for keeping your area clean and what you're doing. I think it's a great thing to do with kids, with Boy Scout troops, with Girl Scout troops. And Wayne, so the concert on Monday night with Taylor was great, right? Taylor has, as you said, raised over $70,000. The silent auction at the benefit alone brought in almost $9,000 at the event. Taylor has been raising money like crazy, and people, they just keep handing it out, helping people, because when a disaster first happens, it's everyone is paying attention. And then a week goes by. About a week, that's about our attention span for a major disaster. Thank you for the people who keep it front of mind and people who keep it going. There's a big event coming up in Hendersonville. If you pay attention to the Hendersonville Standard, there is the barn raising. If you know about the Comer Barn, the fall festival, and there are all sorts of surprise guests. But I had lunch yesterday with my friends from the Inspirational Country Music Association, Miss Diane Parton and Chris Golden. And we were talking about plans for something I cannot wait to announce to you. But the fall festival is tomorrow, and it's from 2 to 9. John Berry is there. Whoo, yes. And Corey Farlow is coming down from Kentucky. And Chris Golden is going to be there, and tons of other folks. And if you want to find out more information, just go to Barn Raising Comer Barn in Henderson and Gallatin, Tennessee. Gallatin, Tennessee, from 2 to 9. And they're having a fall festival, something for everyone. It's going to be great. If you're from Sumner County, you know about the Comer Barn. You saw beautiful horses out there as you were growing up in that area. It's really incredible, and they're doing it to invite the whole community. So it is a great way to spend a Saturday. It's also a great way to spend a Saturday to go to Backstage Nashville, where I will be at 12:30. But we are going to take a look and meet somebody that I have admired for many years. His work ethic rivals anybody in music, and maybe anybody, period. He is the hardest working man, and he does a lot of work. and I've always loved his music. And I want to show you a little bit of the behind the scenes of the making of his brand new record. Rick Monroe is going to join us live in just a second, but first, just get a kind of an earwig to all of his music that is going on.
Very top. All right. All right. Oh yeah. Cool. From to it.
From LA to Memphis, and I tried Nashville, Tennessee. Gone miles and miles, chasing crazy dreams. Let's get drunk, let's get stoned. Rolling in the summer heat, water splashing on our feet, waves breaking on the beach, my heart is sinking deep. I was gonna say more. Bye.
Man, condensing over a year's worth of work into 4 minutes. Rick, hi, how are you, my dear?
I'm doing great. How are you doing? You look awesome.
Thank you. You know what? I was out with we're building a goat shelter this morning so my babies could get out of the severe weather. We're working on that. And so I said,
That's
if it
so
hadn't
very
been for
country up
you,
here.
you know what it is. And true. But I said, yo, I gotta go because my guy is going to be on the show with me today. I said I could have run a pre-tape stuff, but Rick Monroe is going to be on the air, and I'm not going to miss a chance to visit with you. Your new song is important.
Well, thank you. What?
Your new song is so important.
Important. I thought you said you were abhorrent. I was like, what? Wait a second.
No.
Like, don't use these big words on me. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I feel very blessed. That song came to us in such an amazing way. So I mean, I believe in divine intervention, especially when it comes to music.
I love being able to share music that I know has a message that's going to bless people. This song now, is it going to be on the new record? Or did it happen after the record was recorded? Or, I mean, this song is so now,
Yeah, it's pretty relevant. We actually recorded that first before we even did the record. That's when Malcolm and I got together, and we were trying to decide to work together. And Peter Collins, who's a pretty well-known British producer, all our music with Malcolm, and he said, "That's the one. That's it. Do that one." And so we cut that one, and then kind of a couple months went by, and then we decided, let's go ahead and do a record. And so I think that one was kind of the framework for the rest of the record. You know? So a lot of the record, obviously we have songs like "Let's Get Drunk," "Beer Shake." So, but I mean, as far as musically and the tone of how we approached our sound, I think that definitely set the pace. And I've been trying to get that song cut since I wrote it 10 years ago.
You wrote this 10 years ago?
Yeah, Casey Timmer and I were on a writer's retreat in the mountains of Georgia, and we were just trying to. It was weird because we were doing, when you do a writer's retreat, for those of you who don't know, it's like you'll get like 15 writers, and then you split them up, and then you give them so many hours, and then you split them, and you keep doing that, and then at the end of the night, everybody plays their songs, and it's a really cool process. Plus, it puts writers together that may never get together or whatever. Casey and I have known each other, so it was weird because it was kind of in between, and he and I were sitting out on this beautiful deck with a waterfall overlooking the mountains. And I mean, I really didn't know Georgia had that pretty of mountains, and so we're like way up.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I was surprised. I lived in North Carolina for a while, so I was biased.
Oh. Well, I can't blame you there. I can't blame. It's the reason that Last of the Mohicans was shot in North Carolina.
Yeah, I lived in Boone, North Carolina, which is, that's definitely God's country. And but so we're sitting there, and I had a title for a song called because everybody always says "From Your Lips to God's Ear," and he says, "Well, it's weird because I just had him call me and tell me his story, and it's literally that Casey knows the person that was having this issue." I found out recently is that Casey was kind of being born again at that same time. And so he was like, "Well, buddy, you should pray. You should pray too." And they're like, "Well, that really works for God's ear." And I swear it literally, the work demo is literally, I was almost playing it through the first time and it happened like that. And like I said, I've been trying to get it cut, and it's weird. I don't know if people shy away from religion, but to me, I don't think it's as much of a religious message as it is a message of just faith, that you have to reach out in faith. But I don't know, it was interesting.
This is going to get me teared up. I got a message on Facebook today, and it was this old burly cowboy, and he passed. He was married to his beautiful wife for 32 years, and she went to heaven this morning. And he posted, he said, "My beautiful wife lost her long, enduring battle with COVID today." And he said, it's not just, we don't just pray when God says, "I'm going to give you what you want." He said, we pray and we take what God has, knowing that his plan is greater than ours. And I don't know what his plan is, but I trust him. And I thought,
Ugh.
and
Yeah.
I listened with that message in mind as I listened to your song today. And then just, I got to tell you, I've already had a nice, good squall. But you guys, I'm going to play the song now so you can hear it. This is Rick Monroe, and you're the one that should put this out. I'm going to tell you, I know it's great to think about it getting cut by someone, and I know you're a
So it's out. I
songwriter.
mean, it's actually today is the day it got released. Today. It is now. It's up on all the digital streaming platforms, and so it's released. So we decided we wanted to do it for Cancer Awareness Month because we're actually giving 50% of all the digital proceeds to St. Jude. So that's a big part of what we're doing with this song as well.
Well, we want everybody to download this today. This is God's Ear. This is Rick Monroe. We're going to listen to it, but hang on, Rick. I want to talk to you after everybody hears this and you guys, I'm going to be running your comments. So tell me what you think. Tell me how this hits you, because I know we're very interactive here. You're my people, and I want you to share this message with everybody today. This is a very, very, and I don't use the word important about every song I play. Very few. This is an important one.
Said, I know it's been a while, but you've always been a friend, and I just need someone to talk to help me believe again. This year has been a tough one. I lost my job, my girl's real sick. The radiation just ain't working, and those bills keep pouring in. So brother, would you pray? Lord knows I could use a little faith. So find it in your heart, send one up, say it loud, and make it crystal clear from your lips to God's ear. He told me all about it. I said I'd do all that I can, but he'd love to hear it from you. Yeah, you just gotta let him in. So brother, would you pray? Lord knows you could use a little faith. So find it in your heart, send one up, say it loud, and make it crystal clear from your lips to God's ears. They're always open
You said all the words. You
It-
sang all the words. And I'm going to tell you, Rick, now I've heard you sing a lot of songs. Your voice on this song goes, I mean, it surpasses everything that you've ever done. And I love, and I've been a fan for a long time, but this song is like it was waiting for you to sing it.
Wow. Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I think the good thing, it's kind of weird because it's not really a good thing. The thing about us not doing it years ago was I don't get to the song nearly as much as I do now, unfortunately,
Mhm.
because in the interim, I lost my brother, I lost my father, both to cancer. So I think when I was in there, um, I remember actually crying while singing on certain things,
Mhm.
and then he captured that. Malcolm did an amazing job of pushing
Yeah.
me to really get connected with my emotion. A lot of people talk about that, but yeah, I mean that song it chokes me up.
Mhm.
Even hearing it sometimes, like just then my wife was over there crying, and she's just looking and going, "Oh."
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
bless you for doing it. Get a lot of people, Miranda, who has been through so much in her life. And I'm so happy you cut it. Sounds great. What a wonderful message. And
Oh, thank you.
Elizabeth, I love these lyrics. So powerful. I'm pretty sure this will be played a lot in my home.
Oh, well,
And
thank
today.
you. Thank
Mhm.
you. I mean, I mean, we're independent, we're small, I'm pretty much an army of one kind of fighting through a little
Mhm.
bit. So, I mean, everybody's sharing it and I believe this song will transcend even how our industry is, just in the fact that I
Mhm.
think people, I mean, hopefully it will touch them in the right way. And
Yeah,
they'll
absolutely.
be
We got
motivated.
lots of people checking in. Suzanne and Mark from Alabama, Phil from Oklahoma. You guys, I'm so glad that you're checking in. This is Rick Monroe. The song came out today. It is called God's Ear. Uh, Digital Profits going to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. And for those that don't know, St. Jude
Yep.
takes in every child, and their research, though, helps not only children, but everyone who fights cancer.
Everyone with cancer, and parents don't have to pay a dime. So if you have a child that has cancer and you have to go in and go through this process, which is already a horrible process to begin with, you're not getting a bill at the end. And I've
Mhm.
visited St. Jude a couple times, and it's weird because you think it's going to be a real downer. And I'm sure you've been there for like
Yeah.
any of the, yeah. And it's strange how strong the children are and how uplifting it is. And actually, when I've played there, I basically played for the parents because it was their only time to relax and kind of let their
Mhm.
hair down and kind of, but they've done such a good job with making that place not feel like a hospital. And I can't say enough for what they've done and what they're doing every day.
Wow.
So hopefully we can be part of, helping even more, just cancer awareness and then of course faith and praying. I mean, we're not we're not put on this earth to survive on our own, and God
Yeah.
that's a hole in the heart that
Yeah.
that's where that comes from, and so best way to fill it is to pray.
Well, you got it. You said it. This is the perfect way to end our work week and our week. You guys share this song off in God's ear. Rick Monroe, how can they find out more about you? And when can we see you soon? I mean, have you started playing any live shows yet?
Well, yeah, we have been. This could be the weekend I've had off probably in 2 months, believe it or not.
Mhm. Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, we're doing a lot of private things and kind of different stuff like that. But still, we've been pretty busy. But Yeah, I mean, we have the bands in town, always has our thing, rickmonroe.com. Obviously, we'll kind of have an overview. It's more of a splash page, but I'm on Facebook, Instagram. My TikTok is pretty weak. I got to work on my TikTok game.
You and me both.
But
It's
I
just
got
like
it.
usually
So,
me and a goat.
yeah. There you go. I bet your goats could do really well.
The people love the goats. They
Right?
love the
People love the
goats.
goats. I mean,
They
what are you
like the
going to do?
pig. They like the goats. It's all there. We got it all covered. Hey, Rick, you have a beautiful, blessed rest of your time, and check back in with me. And
I definitely will.
Have you got a video in the works on
We
this song?
we're doing a lyric video. I'm just editing like a clip. It's I have my niece doing a dance to it. Who was my brother's daughter,
Oh
and
wow.
that's going to be the lyric video. And to me, that's pretty powerful. And then we'll work on as it builds, obviously, then we'll want to promote it more. And so hopefully that's when we'll start working on putting video together for it. So, I mean, it's
Beautiful.
step by step, and it takes like your people that listen and watch to share it with everybody. And that's what we need. We just need, word of mouth. Let's see what we can do.
Well, you guys, Rick Monroe is a guy to follow. And I see you still got your monster cap on.
Yes, man. Hey, they've been the best sponsor I've ever had. I love them. And they're a family. I mean, we got to go to the race in Charlotte and get the VIP treatment. It was their first time ever going. They were like, I'm like, dude, it's not always like this. You're always driving to the infield. You don't always meet Kurt Busch and hang out. I mean, it's.
But it was cool when it happened.
Oh yeah, no, but so we've been we're really blessed, and the fact that I'm able to do this for a living and share and write. I mean, like I said, I feel very blessed.
Well, we are blessed to have you with us on this Friday show. You have a great rest of your weekend. Okay.
Thank you, Devin. You have a good one.
You too. Bye. Love him more than lunch and jewelry. He is such a heart. Leads with his heart first. Hey, Planet Fitness doing some cool things. Dixon and Portland. Dixon Post will be there, and the Portland Sun will be covering it. I know Planet Fitness cutting the ribbon on some grand openings. But what is Planet Fitness doing everywhere across America to make sure everything is clean? Well, just take a look.
At Planet Fitness, we're committed to keeping the judgment-free zone safer than ever. Here's what to know before you come in. The free Planet Fitness app is essential to making the most of the judgment-free zone. Use your mobile device for touchless check-in and check out the PF Crowd Meter to pick the best time to visit. We want our members to gym confidently, so members must follow state and local mask requirements, which may vary from club to club. No matter which Planet Fitness you visit, you'll find tons of cardio and strength equipment wherever you are. Our clubs have all the space you need to spread out while you work out and practice plenty of social fitnessing. When it comes to keeping your club squeaky clean, we've got your back with new disinfectant backpack sprayers to cover every area of the club. And we're asking you to be clean-considerate too by using hand sanitizer and our fully stocked cleaning stations with disinfectant spray as you move through your workout. At Planet Fitness, we know how important it is to stay healthy, and we are here for you. Long distance, thumbs up.
Okay, I know y'all want one of those backpack sanitizing sprayers for your house, don't you? I so am looking at that going, oh, I could use that. I could so use that. And if I could put fly spray in it and just run around the farm with it, I so want one of those. Disinfectant, fly spray. I mean, whatever it is, I kind of want one. Hey, Planet Fitness opening brand new locations in Dixon, Tennessee, and then moving on that evening, they're going to be at Planet Fitness in Portland. So Dixon Post, Portland Sun, those areas covered when it comes to Planet Fitness, as well as the rest of Middle Tennessee. Well, my friend Kelly Lang has a book. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Everybody's wearing pink. But if you want a story that will uplift you, this is the book that will do it. I'm Not Going Anywhere is a song and a book written by Kelly Lang. The foreword of the book is written by Dame Olivia Newton-John. Kelly Lang, a 17-year breast cancer survivor, shares her story of healing and her musical journey that brought her through life's ups and downs. Within the chapters of this book, you will learn life lessons, find a way to smile in adversity, and watch a love story unfold between Kelly and her country music legend husband, T.G. Shepherd. You will get a front row seat to her own career in the spotlight, raising her daughters as a single mother, and learn how she handled this terrible diagnosis with a positive attitude. Kelly attributes humor, good friends, family, and an unwavering belief in God that helped her rise from the ashes. I'm Not Going Anywhere, the title of Kelly's song that is currently in the national commercial for Ascension Hospitals, has given hope to listeners going through trials of their own. Kelly's story of beating the odds with grace is not only powerful and dynamic, but it is sure to help ease the soul of the reader. Although Kelly is an award-winning songwriter and a member of the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame, her life experiences within these pages allow audiences of all ages to come and witness the museum of prolific charm that is Kelly Lang, featuring I'm Not Going Anywhere as her latest exhibit. For more information about Kelly Lang, go to kellylang.net. October 15th, an initiative starts Slow Down Tennessee. And we don't think about it. The other day, I was riding on a road 30 miles per hour. When I get those shorter stretches that I usually set my cruise control so I don't accidentally go over. And you think, what does it matter to go just a little over the speed limit? Someone pulled around me like I was standing still. And then I saw this clip from the Tennessee Department of Highway Safety, and I thought, wow, it really does make a difference when you speed through a neighborhood.
A lot of people don't realize how dangerous speeding can be. The lower limits you see posted in neighborhoods are there for a reason, so when the unexpected happens, you have time to stop. Because even 5 or 10 miles over the limit can mean the difference between a near miss and a hit. Stop speeding before it stops you.
It really is important to think about that. Just 5 miles per hour over the speed limit makes a difference. Those speed limit signs have been put there for important reasons. People entering the roadway, people walking. Just pay attention. And our reaction times, it's really important. That starts today, October 15th. Also, the burn ban, the Tennessee burn, it's not a ban, but it is, you do have to, starting today, get a burning permit, an outdoor permit. If you're going to burn things, burnsafetn.org. It's free of charge to get your burn permit, 877-350-BURN. That's 2876. You give them a call, get your burn permit wherever you are in the state of Tennessee. Mainly, it's just to let people know where you're going to be burning. There is also a list at burnsafetn.org of the things that you aren't supposed to burn. And those are important too. There are lots of places where you can do recycling. So like, don't burn paper, don't burn plastic, don't burn things that are bad for the environment. There's an entire list there at the TN Burn site. Let's see. We're going to check in with thank you, Junior. Thank you for liking my style. I got on my dream catcher today. Got my Native American going on. Let's see. Michelle Henry. Hi, how are you? See you. I'm glad you spent your coffee break with us. Fantastic. Miranda. Oh, I love TG. I met Kelly a few years ago. Bless her heart. I want to read it. It's a great, great, great one. Elizabeth. The roads around Middle Tennessee can be crazy at sometimes. Well, you guys, thank you for checking in today. I am so glad that you're with me. I'm going to close the show the way I do very often. It's kind of our unofficial theme song, and it's my friend Lisa Richard together. And just have a great weekend. Be safe, be kind. Remember, you are loved. The Nitro Circus, before I leave, Nitro Circus at First Horizon Park. It's going to be fantastic. Now, they're going to speed, I'm going to tell you. There's a lot of speed, a lot of stuff going on, but keep your eyes to the sky. Go to NashvilleSounds.com for details on how they're going to handle it. I don't know if there's a rain date, because tonight might be a little dicey when it comes to weather. All right. Closing things out with Lisa Richard. Have a great weekend, everybody.
With your coffee in the morning, or taking a good book off the shelf. Another thing I love the most than being on my own is together with everybody else. Together, like a Southern Sunday service. Together, on my front porch with my friends. Together with who's ever there, standing next to me. Yeah, together is my favorite place to be. Dinner at the table with my family and friends. Friday night fire in the bar. Music and the lyrics on a 6-string guitar. Together is the blessing of it all. Southern Sunday service. Together on my front together is my favorite place to be. Even when I'm by myself with no one else around, I can still be in the middle of a crowd. Together, like a silent Sunday service. Together, on my front porch with my friends. Together with who's ever there, standing next to me. Yeah, together is my favorite place to be. Yeah, together is my favorite place to be.